Hello everyone, my name is Shankar Naik. I'm a computer science and engineering student. Today I'm going to explain about HTML and CSS and as well as Bootstrap also. So I think all of you know HTML full form is Hypertext Markup Language. So HTML is a standard markup language for creating web pages, and HTML describes a structure of web page. HTML consists of series of elements. So mainly HTML and CSS are used for to creating a website. It is whether dynamic or static. By using we can create by using HTML and CSS we can create the static pages, and we can when we are adding the JavaScript, then it will be very more dynamic also. So let's start our video. And HTML invented in 1990 by a scientist called Tim Berners-Lee, and we know HTML stands for a hypertext markup language. Okay, and then HTML is basically used for to creating a web page. Uh, it is also called as a structure of a page, and by using this HTML language, we can create the structure of a particular web page. So here we will observe. Uh, HTML is used to maintain the structure of a document, and CSS is used to maintain presentation of the document, and JavaScript is used to maintain the behavior of document. It means HTML, by using HTML we can create the structure, and CSS will give the more attractiveness for that particular structure. Suppose a basic example, when we are observe a skeleton. Skeleton is a basic structure of a human body, and CSS will give the just a normal shirt, a point, like that. It will give the basic presentation for that particular skeleton, and JavaScript will be give the behavior, and Bootstrap also give the more dynamicness, and it means a more attractiveness for the it like a extension, we can call it as a extension of that CSS file also. Okay, then basically HTML language, we can create the web pages, and something like a paragraph and headings by using some tags. uh, Here we can observe uh, tags. HTML tags are keywords, tag names, surrounding by angle brackets, like uh, brackets means this uh, greater than less than symbols. In between this greater than less than symbol we can use that particular tag name. Suppose for example, B you used for boldness, and H used for the heading page, P is used for a paragraph, like that. So like this we can create a more web pages. Okay, then I will show the practical also, by using some text text files, like that text editors. So I will show how to create this HTML file, and HTML web page, simple web page. So I will show. Basically, I prefer this Sublime text editor is more friendliness, and it will be give very simple to the beginner also. So I will create the new file. First, I have to save it as my first program dot HTML with extension of HTML. Okay, then HTML. When I click on HTML, it will give the basic structure of the HTML. Here, Basically first line will be the doc type, which is doc type is html, and html tag open tag here, it will be closed here. Head tag mainly used for the title and link css pages, and something when we are add fonts, when we are add some symbols, we can directly link in between the head tags. Okay. Title means the page name, like the page name I will show. I will give my page, save, and then how it look like, we will see. My first program, and then open with Google Chrome. Here you will see the my page. This the title name we used here, as the title name is my page. Okay. Then I will create in between the body tag as h1. I will create a h1. It means heading tag, uh, my program, and close it. When you are clicking the slash, uh, it will automatically close that. This is the main advantage in the Sublime. Okay. Then save it. So we will observe in this page, when it refresh, you will see my page is a heading. Okay. Then I will we will also use the h2 ht h3 up to h6 also. So it means the size, it will decrease the size of that particular paragraph. So I will show how it will be look like when you are changing to, and save it, and go to that particular page, and then refresh it. We will observe when you compare to that first heading and second heading, the size will be decreased, right? So that's the difference between h1 tag and h2 tag. It's up to h6. Okay. Then we also create the paragraph by using p tag. So how it will be, p, this is my first page, right? Then save it. Yeah, it's look like this, right? Okay. Then we will create, I think all of you understand how to create the heading and how to create the paragraph. Okay, right? Then uh, I will already showed you how the basic structure of the html. Okay. Then uh, like this, I already showed you how the h1 tag is used, and what is the difference between h1 tag and h2 tag. When you are typing like this, the h up to 6, uh, this is the main difference. uh, if you want, you can try it in your own ways also, in by using this Sublime or VS Code, as you like. Okay. Then okay, next, uh, here, list. Basically we know the list. What is the list? Suppose when we are something our student names, we will list out the student names by using the roll numbers, by using the numerical values like 1 2 3, or suppose if we want without any like numbering, we will give some symbols like dots, the stars, arrow marks, like that, right? Here unordered, yeah, basically lists are two types: unordered list and ordered list. Unordered list means it doesn't show the numbering like 1 2 3 4, right? Here just is show by dot. So I will show how to create the unordered list also. Okay, then u l. Okay, Shankar, save it, refresh. Here look like Shankar will be the list, and I will add more pages. Okay, I will add more pages like mm, list list tag. Why are you using a list tag? Basically we represent this type of list will be in li means list. Okay, then I create Shankar is first, I mean first name in the list, and then I will create happy. Okay, then save it. And how it's look like, see here, happy. Basically this dot tag here come by, we have save it, then refresh. Okay, so I think all of you understand about it's look like by we are using there is no close, right? So when we close it, sorry, save it. Now it's okay, right? Then we can also use this unordered list by order list. Order list means ol, simple, save it, and then go. Yeah, we doesn't give the number also, like, right? uh, Order list we will give the numbering when, I mean as we like how to give that particular list. Okay, right? Okay, then I think all of you understand this particular unordered list and order list, right? um, like the table order also, table also we can create by table tag, right? That um, when I explain all those things, it will maybe video will be length, so I reduced it. So then please try it by using your own way, like I mostly prefer W3 school is very best to learn these things. Okay, then forms also, um, I will show, uh, I will show later, okay, uh, and then okay, then here I will explain how the particular form will be print. Here form tag is used. Okay, right? Then form, basically form tag is used to create login pages and a particular forms, right? Uh, like a particular login register or something like that. I think all of you know about that. Then here we can use a particular in form tag, basically first name last name, right? We use, right? I will show you. uh, Basically I already created, I write already this code because of video will be very length. So here I will explain how to create a form, particular form. I think all of you know the body structure of that particular thing. I will explain later this CSS file, right? Okay, then here in between the body tag, I created a form. Field set, I used field set for to just a set. uh, it will look like, I will show how it will be look like, so you will be easily understand. Okay, then form, yeah, it look like this. I mean, basically the field set is used to create that particular field, right? This borderline, this borderline created by that particular field set. Okay, then in between the field set, I used a legend. Legend means that field set, uh, the field set will be the line will not present on this particular legend name. I mean, personal form will not strike by this line, so I used that particular legend. Okay, then, yeah, label means that particular text. Here input, uh, I create a input text, type as a text. The text will be look like this. When I used that input, like when I enter my name, something like this. Okay, it will show the typing of that particular. Okay, then I created like enter email, father name, date of birth. Basically type a date. When I use a particular date, then it will show, instead of entering a particular I mean, text, it will show the calendar also. So then we can easily enter the particular date of birth. Okay, right? Then here I used select options, basically used for to select something, right? Our nationality, like here qualification, I used qualification like this matriculation and intermediate. Okay, then when we are used the select option, basically in between the selection, a select uh, tag, used options, right? That options will be create to particular option in between the select. When I select matriculation, when I select intermediate, it will show that particular qualification. Okay, right? Then I used address also, text area. Okay, then here I used that particular checkbox, right? uh, I used for declaration base. I used the particular paragraph, like paragraph. Okay, then I used a submit button, reset button, a basic structure will create that form. Okay, then I will explain that particular images coloring in the CSS part. Okay, so let's we move on next topic. Then CSS. Basically, CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. This CSS used to give that particular structure very attractiveness, like adding color, styling, font size, and something like that. Yeah, background image, and that particular varietiness compared to that the structure. We use that particular HTML, we just create a basic structure, right? Then when we are use this particular CSS file, it will very give very attractiveness. For example, this is the particular we created this particular file as just using HTML, right? So it's look like, this, right? So when we are add this uh, like CSS file, basically I created new thing, my sorry, save it as my CSS dot CSS. Okay, okay, then this is our file, right? So I create here, I need that particular h1 tag as a red color. So I here h1 color, color as red. So save it, and then I do that particular link here. Okay, then link link will be, we created my css dot css, right? So save it and go to that particular page. When I refresh, sorry, something is wrong, right? So here it will be, yeah, our file is save as my ss. Okay, save it, then go to that particular file. Here we will show observe my program as in red color, right? So like that we can give that particular text coloring like text. Okay, uh, and then uh, basically store is used for all that particular uh, page. I use background as blue color. Save it and go that particular page, refresh it. We observe here, right, that star symbol will be used for that particular whole screen, right? And then when we are using classes, right, then when we are using particular classes, right, class name as okay, then we will, here we will create that particular as a dot. What is our class? Okay.